Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Rebel Galaxy, the game that has got to be one of my favorites in the freelancer genre of space games. And after having to play Starfield and some of the other games I've played, this indie game is just kick-ass fun and a blast. You can get it everywhere. You can get it on GOG, you can get it on Steam, you can get it on PlayStation, all over the place. If you can't find it for free, at the most it'll cost you $20. And there's a lot of content to go through. Plus, if you stick around, you guys smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, you'll see that I'm going to be doing all of the game mechanics, from how and when to upgrade your ship to how to make all them credits so you can buy everything that you want. So, kick back, relax. We're going to start a brand new game. I'm going to show you guys what to do and how to do it. So let's get some backwater. All right, so there you go. We got a quick breakdown of what got us into this area, and that is our turtlerific ship. Let's see. Oh. Alrighty. Alright, so real quick, the controls real easy, right? Spin around.
Accelerating to sublight.
All the buttons are up in the right hand corner. That'll slow us down. I'll show you guys how to go into warp after we talk to this dude. And when it comes to boosting, you hold your left stick down, and if you get close enough, you just hold it down. Yeah, we need to buy a turret. I know. We'll go to the bar first, though.
Mondo cambiso giunno, sando copaldo.
So, where's my aunt? She was supposed to meet me here.
Ando sepei, rando vondur, jando botondo cando sei.
Why do you say that?
Bando vosotondo, jando bocal, rando zavara.
What is it? Maybe they'll tell me how to find her.
Ando sei, jambondo specter. Tontaka lando jazunda, Junno bongo kapanta, ram simbota, wadanchapai.
AI symbiote, damn. Can I see it?
Ramdo vei, jando vova, frontoska, yando bojanda, dando Rasputin, ando sopai, ram con vojara, zazamonda.
And what do you mean? What's the matter with my ship?
Corno bajatenko, zondo joitanda, rendo boy, popkan, no bojol.
Any suggestions?
Ando bozaldo voshu, juno bondo zofonde ye, lalla, zonzon gumodochi.
What kind of something?
Ando soskova whiskey in the grilla. Manjundabo, ando zovardo. Argondo chotanda, orundubu jigobotan.
Okay, it's a deal.
Hamdo, rando, beef hundro crate, hondoya, Bronson coal. Rendova whiskey book, and a moto lando buoy.
I'm on it. Okay. You can hire a mercenary, but I never did. Okay, so back in, we've got our shipyard. All the various ships, but you can see, 1.3 million, 3.9. And that's what we start with. But it's all good. Now, as we go through and blow things up and pick things up in space, the stuff that we can sell will go in here. Stuff in red tends to be things that are illegal. So like the live organs, space slaves, You'll know what illegal stuff is. It stands out. We got our mission board, available missions. These are usually pretty good. We have to get a tractor beam, but you fly in as fast as you can. You grab it with your tractor beam and you fly out. There's going to be a bunch of crap around it trying to kill us. So it can be rough. When it comes to mission level, I think this is ultra easy, little bit harder, kind of hard. Better make sure you get some upgrades. Okay, and then we got a mission log, which will tell us what we're doing, and we can jump around in that or delete missions from this board if we don't want to do the missions, because you might come across that. Now the important stuff. Okay, we've got standard hull plating. We can't even get the first upgrade. We're so broke. We got shields. So here's a deflector that he is going to give us when we come back. And component wise, there we go, tractor beam. So they're the same price. Personally, when we come back, we're going to take the tractor beam. Jump drive, that's 75,000 credits. We don't need that until we complete the missions in this first system, because basically once you do that, it opens up a whole bunch of other things. So we got to clear this first area, which is easy to do. Subsystems, as we get further into the game, because you can tell with the frickin' prices, all of these basically help you do things better, like turret accelerator, increases the projectile speed of all turrets. You got a turret extender, that's usually a really good one. Increases the range. Broadsides. Whew. Those are my favorites. They have limited range, but can be fired very swiftly. I'll have to show you why I like that. And then we got our alpha turret and beta turret. And I think the scatter turret was what it said it wanted us to buy. We kind of don't have a choice. So yeah, we got those two turrets. And then a secondary. If you want to change to it and use it to shoot stuff, you can. But we won't have enough money for that. Okay, so there we go. You can barely see it. But if you hit your Y, pulse will send a pulse around you in the area. Closest stage, all of those, of course. Sector map, which is a big map, but this is the small map.
Stellar map.
Which will show us everything in this area. And we can put any waypoints we want anywhere. We'll just put one on the main place. All kinds of different stuff. I'll be showing you guys as much as I can. And then we've got our Merchants Guild. We'll get to that soon enough once we get enough stuff that it's worth it. Okay, there we go.
Engines
so
at maximum.
We got to get up to speed. And you know when you get up to speed,
Accelerating.
when everything goes, yeah. There we go. Our boost is really shitty right now. It doesn't get up going very fast. That is how you go into frickin' war. I am so sick of games that do such... I mean, almost all the games I play don't know how to go into war. Oh, okay. So first things first, we're going to hit our start button. We need to go to tactical. Now those two turrets we put in. This is how we tell those turrets what to do. To begin with, I usually like to have these guys start with fighters, because those things are going to go around you like fleas, and then we'll go after the main craft or try and kill the fighters first.
Orange. Missiles inbound.
And as you can see, this is a little bit different than what...
Shields
Whoa!
down.
Jeez, what did it send against us?
Missiles inbound. Accelerating to sublight. Sublight boosters depleted.
I gotta get back into...
Missiles inbound.
Oh, it's so much harder when you first start out and you don't have just, you got nothing.
Threat level yellow.
Buggers are there? Oh, he's out of range.
Missiles inbound.
All right, we got our speed up at least. Man. We didn't get anything from that. Well. Boom. Speaking of money, we're going to go over here real quick to the Space Nebula. All right, so whenever you run into these, we want to throw a pulse out. See that? Detected valuables? That's what we want.
Exiting sublight. Ordnance full. Engines at maximum.
Okay.
Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah, until we get some decent...
Nebula interference detected. Port shields down.
This is how we're going to get better gear.
Collision warning.
All right. Oh, yak meat. Nice. Let's see. I know there was another one here.
Starboard shields down. Nebula interference detected.
Yeah, Nebula's jacking us.
Accelerating to sublight.
And again, we just got to get a little bit better stuff.
Collision warning.
Oh, stupid ordnance case again. All right. Okay. Well, it's all good. There's a primary target.
Exiting sublight.
So you won't get, you know, killer stuff every time, but always worth checking. And if you want to change how close you are and how you run your ship, you can when you go into System Settings. Really important, depending on how close you want to be with your ship and such. It starts like at 50. I took it out to 100. That's just my preference, but... Oh.
Info hail. Hailing.
Hey there. Orzu send you? You got my payment?
Yeah, here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Only one?
Mission complete. Exiting sublight.
Alright, so now we just gotta take it back. You know, because fetch missions are standard in all games. Pretty much. Anymore. Alright, 184 credits. Ugh. Kills me.
Repairs complete.
Sen så,
we got 10,000 credits.
Potara, und Trankten, Zandobojino Tronta, und Jitunen Rasputin.
Let's see. You know, the deflectors are cool, but that's the kind of thing you want to buy like once you get out of the first system. The tractor beam's going to be much more useful.
Follow me. Ondo's okay to push Navra Rasputin.
All right, so what about my aunt?
Jandoze, Mando Koboshe, Ondo Queen Copa.
Well, tell me about it, I suppose.
Ondo Simplo, Romoton, Gandozokon, Ondo Boji Mundu, Ondo Bojola.
Okay, I can do that.
Ente, Vendukukan, Hantuyum Bui, Rantashakate, Tombaba.
Alrighty. Okay, so what are we going to spend our money on? First thing, we'll come down here to the alpha turret. Go all the way, I think, to the bottom. Right there. Mining lasers. These work effectively on fighters, big ships, because it times it really good so that you almost constantly have a constant stream of fire. So we're going to do that. And we'll soil the old Mark 1 scatter turret. You do get your credits back, but yeah, we got 700 credits for that. Since we just did that, we go into tactical again, because anytime you put something in new, you're going to have to change where it says you got to go. All right. Protected valuables.
Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight.
Safe flying.
Man, we can't get anywhere without stuff coming after us.
Threat level yellow. Missiles inbound. Port shields down.
Well, I didn't last long. Ooh, see how that worked? That fighter?
Port shields down. Port shields down. Missiles inbound. Port hull breached.
Come on. And that mining laser just did all the work.
Accelerating to sublight.
Okay. The other reason
Full stop.
to get your mining beam is because some of the things that they have you do in the first part of the game, it's just easiest if you have a mining laser.
Weapon overheating. Emergency cooldown.
In the bottom right corner,
Weapon overheating.
see, that's why I usually don't ever do this manually, except for this kind of stuff. Oh, helps when I'm in range, doesn't it?
Accelerating to sublight. Weapon overheating. Emergency cooldown. Threat level yellow. Collision warning. Aft shields down. Weapon overheating.
Ouch.
Aft shields down. Emergency cooldown. Enemy craft inbound.
You look lost, mate.
Accelerating to sublight.
Oh my god, what is up with all these stupid...
Weapon overheating.
Uh-oh.
Emergency cooldown. Scatter turret. Broadsides.
Alright, so the last thing you want to do is ever stay in place. The more moving you
Sublight
can
boosters
do
depleted. Engines at maximum.
to not let them get behind you. Alright, so now it's just that. We're going to change our secondary turrets over to capital. This is why, oh, I got my tachyon pulse, so I can get right in there and just annihilate it.
Mission complete.
Soy paste.
Collision warning.
Alright, one sec. Oh, cargo container. What is that?
Accelerating to sublight.
Not
Sublight
ordnance.
boosters depleted. Exiting sublight.
More yak meat. And credits. Alright. Makes me wonder if there's more in this area or not. Or if that was the
Accelerating to sublight.
Yep, looks like it. Alright, hold on. Alright, visit the bar. I always like to go speak to whoever I need to first, because that's, I mean, I'd like to get as many credits in hand as possible.
Mansoto Shenda and the June Dojui. Randobosei.
Alright, favor's done. Now it's time for you to hold up your end.
Na nai. Randoboshenda Juno and Sandarei Partno.
Oh, we're partner, okay.
When Dondoso Pei Londor Nobojam Antibo.
I know she was a hell of a trader and made a lot of money out there on the frontier.
Zendobosei na Mundozutu Smuglan un Sandar Vondoshi Unduscamba Andosotento Ondojaka.
Cool, thanks, I'll check it out. Alright, so we didn't get anything. Go to the shipyard, what's it? Ah.
Repairs complete.
Alright, let's go to the commodities market. There we go. So, munition. Ooh, we're gonna make a chunk on that. Yak meat. Hey, meat's meat. And then soy paste. There we go. Alright, now to decide what we need to buy next. Alright, folks. So, where we're going to spend our money, we're going to pop in here. We're going to get a Mark 1 shield because our shields are paper. Hey, there we go. We'll get the ceramic plating. So again, we can take a little damage and not get chewed up too bad. And it'll give us 191 credits. So when we come back in the next episode, we will hit
Engines at maximum.
the next main mission because again, Sandar is going to help us with missions, making money, things like that. So if I've been helpful whilst we've been playing this and you haven't seen it before, or if you haven't, I am being helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe. As always, keep your heads down, your ships of doom.
Accelerating.
And I'll see you again real damn soon.